Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? It is me, the Mighty SUCRAM, with another episode of Capitals Off the Chain podcast, episode 15, season 5. We have what I call a full crew tonight. We have the C4.
Hello.
And we have Gil.
Yeah.
Gil is in a sour mood after that ass beating the Capitals took last night.
Oh, there's more. There's much more, but you'll find out.
No, there's a lot going on.
Oh, I can tell. All right, let's get into this. Pull up the topics. There we go. And now let's pull up. Where the fuck is it? There we go. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me know another screen. There we go. Move you over here. Okay. Might want to move this over a little bit. Nah, that's fine. I'll just move the fucking camera over. Gil, what is that said news?
How much time you got?
All day.
All right, I try to be quick. You want the worse or the worser?
Start with the worst.
Start with the
sir,
worst.
And give us the worst. I don't know.
I mean, we could be here all night, and I can't be here all night.
Just go ahead. Tell us. What's up?
All right. I'll start with the lesser of the two, and I'll build up to it. Gavin McKenna is a fraud. He ain't going number one. There's no fucking way. You laugh, but he played like shit in the World Juniors.
I don't even have
He's
him
a
first
fucking
overall.
Houdini.
I don't even
He's
have.
a fucking David Copperfield. He fucking disappeared.
I don't even have him going first overall. I have Stenberg going.
You better not have him going first overall. He's a fucking fraud.
What's the other news?
All right, so it seems like. Well, I don't know when Monumental became the no fun organization, but I don't know if anybody's heard or not. But what I like to call a Caps fan institution, Sam the Horn guy, has been informed as of several games ago he can no longer blow his horn or even bring it to games ever again.
That is freaking ridiculous.
What the hell are we living in? What is this garbage?
I think we need to.
The Polizei and the Staats and the Schittens of Hagen. That's what we're living in. That kind of bullshit.
He's not wrong.
Das Polizei, the Schittens and Scheißens of yeah.
Well, didn't Diane say they were giving her grief over tissues or something the other night?
Yeah, my lady, yeah. They were. I don't know what the hell
Efficient.
that was about either.
Which is why I no longer carry a bag.
No longer. I did. Going to turn
Shove
in.
everything
No
in my
longer.
pockets.
No longer going to games.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I've got tickets paid for a couple more, so we'll see how that goes.
Stick in the Arsch, Monumental. Sticking in the Arsch, the Scheiser. Does that mean anything to you?
It means I think we better round up a bunch of us and haul our little butts over to Ted's office and figure out what the hell's going on.
It's honestly, I don't have any words for it. I mean, to be fair, it didn't seem like Sam. I don't think he brought a new horn in anyways, because his old horn I think he got rid of. So, but that's just, he's been a season ticket holder for how long now? Since what, 2005?
No, longer than that, I
At
think.
least.
No, I think he started doing the horn in 2005.
He's been doing it for as long as I can remember.
So he's been probably a season ticket holder longer than that. But that's just fucked up. I mean, I would understand if it's a basketball game. I get it. But it's hockey. He's a season ticket holder. They're now giving him grief. It's Monument has just gone down the shitter since the start of the new year. Let's just say that.
What is this? What is this all about? What really is it? So the Wizards are suddenly good. So he's got to protect his precious Wizards now. Is that what this all about? Is that what this bullshit is all about?
Wizards aren't even that good. They trade for Trae Young, and everyone thinks they're good. They're still one of the bottom league teams. They got like 4 wins this season. They're not a good team. They got 10 wins. They got 10 wins.
Up a 5-game winning streak.
So they got 10 wins. They're fucking dead last in the fucking or second to dead last. Wow, the Indiana Pacers went from fucking the NBA Finals to being the worst team in the league. Holy shit! All right, yeah, we'll talk about that more off screen. Like you said, we don't have all day, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the first game of these last 4 games. The Ottawa game. We have the Senators and the Capitals here. The Capitals look like the better team for about 20 minutes.
Yes.
20 minutes. Then the rest.
All of 20
minutes. So let's get into it. All right, ready? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Battle of the Capitals going on here. Pun intended. The Capitals are taking on the Ottawa Senators here. The Caps within 8 minutes and 13 seconds. Wilson! I'm sorry! Scores on a wrist shot to make it 1-0. Then Dylan Strome from Ryan Leonard and Jacob Chikrin make it 2-0. But then here comes those Senators. Nick Jensen. And then Riley Gregg. Fucking Shane Pinto with 2 assists in those 2 goals. And then David Perron scores a weird goal in the third period. But then Protas takes it down the ice. Not late into the third. Ties it up from a beautiful pass from Sordiff. Protas scores, but then Zetterlund with almost a minute left to 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes left in the third period, makes it 4-3. Capitals have yet to score an empty net extra man goal. Capitals lose 4-3. This was a tale of 1 period. I expected the Capitals to lose this game because it was a second to back-to-back. It was also another matinee game, which I didn't realize it was. Or I thought this was going to be at 7 o'clock, but it was at 1. So, yeah, we don't really play well against Ottawa anyways, so I'm not surprised we lost this game. But it was a good start, and then it just fell apart. Honestly, it fell apart. But by the way, that Ridley Gregg goal was just weird. It's just the way it bounced, the way Thompson just put it in the own net. Like, 9 out of 10 times, that's not going to happen. So, I'm not going to fault Thompson for this loss. But, Gil, you probably feel the same way. I mean, this game just... We didn't expect to win this game. To be honest.
How
How much did Shane Pinto bet on himself to get 2 assists this game?
He's been on fire for Ottawa lately. So it just like I said though, Gil, did you expect us to win this game being on a back-to-back? Especially after playing the Rangers as tough as we did the night before or the day before?
I guess not really.
I mean, we also don't play well against Ottawa. Ottawa's one of the 3 teams we just don't beat. The team we played last night is the other of the 3 we don't play well against. And this is just a throwaway game. I think the Capitals came out of this game feeling better because the offense looked good. It just Spencer, this is becoming a coaching problem in my opinion, where Spencer and the team just don't look ready to start the game, especially in matinee games. But this isn't even Spencer. This is the franchise as a whole. They don't start well in matinee games, and this is dating back to when Ovi was still in his 20s. They just are not an early bird team. Minus Wednesday against the Rangers, but the Rangers are just. To be fair, I can't say that. The Rangers are playing really well. So I'm just going to chalk this up as a throwaway game. It's Ottawa. It's a second half of a back-to-back game. The Capitals did play better in this game, but only for one period. After that second period, it felt like Ottawa was going to win this game. It really did. So let's move on to the next game. We have the shootout game. And Gil, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to get shit for it. It's time to hang up these third jerseys for a little bit.
I don't think you're gonna get a whole lot of argument from anybody because they've done nothing but lose in them.
Before this game, they were winning, losing. But the last 2 games, they've lost in embarrassing fashion. It's time to stop wearing them.
But I mean, seriously though, how much can you hang on a jersey? I mean, they had those ridiculous Sesame Street blue jerseys.
And they lost in them almost every time.
They lost in them, and so they got these new thirds. They're losing in them.
Well, last year they didn't wear the W, did they? No, they didn't wear it. They wore the black jerseys, and they won almost every game they wore them.
Yeah, true.
So I love the jersey. The jersey's awesome, but I think it's time. They're wearing them way too much, and for some reason the team just doesn't show up when they wear them. I mean, the 4 games now they've gotten blown out while wearing them. One of them was a blowout in their favor. They blew out the Minnesota Wild wearing them. So there's been 4 blowouts, 3 of them bad, 1 of them good. Then there's this loss here in the shootout, which honestly this is the best they've looked in a shootout in a long time. But it's still a loss because they don't have the skill to score, and I don't know what the hell Spencer was fucking doing to start the shootout. We'll get into it. All right. Time to burn. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Washington Capitals. The Capitals are wearing their thirds, the Screaming Regals. I call them Regals because they're red Eagles, not the black jerseys. Capitals get down early from a tip-in from Ryan Donato, but then Dylan Stromio gets a 1-1, making it 3 minutes later. But then in the second period, on the power play, Teuvo Teravainen, the former Hurricane who loves scoring against us. And then my boy, the great Mr. Ryan Leonard tips it in with a beautiful tip shot. Capitals lose in the shootout, though. 3-2. Gil, a lot to love from this game, even though we lost. Ryan Leonard looked great. And we'll get into why there's a lot to love more going forward from this, because I think they finally found the line to put him on. But yeah, the shootout is such a crapshoot, especially right now when the Capitals don't have the talent to win in a shootout. This was probably the best they'd looked in a long time in the shootout. I mean, they scored 2 goals in the shootout. They never score goals in the shootout. So, Gil, your thoughts of this game?
Should have won it in regulation. No excuse.
Should have won in overtime, to be honest. We had so many chances in overtime to win this game.
Shouldn't have gone to overtime at all.
Yeah.
Fallen behind ever. What the hell? No Bedard, no Nazar. They had no offense to speak of. They made Spencer Knight look like a goddamn 13-time Vezina Trophy winner. Now he not a bad goalie, but he ain't that fucking good.
I beg to differ. I do think he's that good,
Hey,
but
beg all you want.
he's not there. He's not there yet. He's not there yet.
To me, he ain't that bloody good, but they made him look like he was standing on his head.
Spencer Knight has the ability.
Pitiful ass shot production they had. Pitiful ass chances. Didn't do shit in the offensive zone whole game. Didn't fucking wake up till Leonard decided, all right, enough of this crap. I'm going to the net.
And he scored. So
and he scored. Is it to say, oh, hey, guys, I figured it out. Follow me.
It's all right. The Capitals have a chance to get revenge tomorrow when they play Chicago in Chicago. Yeah, I knew this was over when Burakovsky tied it and Chychrun missed it on the back end. Once they put Chychrun on the ice for the shootout, I'm like, it's fucking over.
And what the hell is it with X-Cap scoring against us?
Yeah.
Friggin' Nick Jensen and then Burakovsky.
Burakovsky only scored in the shootout, though, so I'll take that over Nick Jensen.
He still scored against us, though.
Yeah, but he scored in the shootout. Yeah, but it won't go in the record book as a goal against us.
That's true.
So, yeah, this should have been a game.
His eyes are still bugging from that night in Vegas.
Hey, listen, Verona still regrets getting that tattoo, right?
If you know, you know.
Oh God, yeah.
I wonder who bet him to get that tattoo. Wasn't it John Carlson?
I don't know, but I never take a bet where tattoos are involved unless I know it's a sure thing I'm going to win.
I'm going to look that up. Cheryl, give us your...
Those things are permanent. The Chicago game?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we should have... Yeah, that game should have never gone into overtime.
Okay.
And even if it had, we should have won. And
no one bet him. No one bet him, but Hopi, Oshie, Conley, Smith-Pelly, and Burakovsky and Verona all got the same tattoo. Yeah. Like I said, this was a winnable game. They should have won. The next game, I'm happy they won, though, because revenge.
Yes.
Was it, though? Was it, though?
It felt like it.
No.
Didn't Leonard only get like 2 points?
And the wrong guy fought Trouba.
He was supposed to get 5.
He was supposed to get 5, but you know what? It felt like he got more in that game because he did a lot for both those 2 goals, for the sort of goals. If he got, in my opinion, he definitely got an unassisted assist for that second sort of goal because he knocked the Ducks player off the puck, which led to McMichael getting it to Sordiff, and Sordiff found the back of the net. So I will give Leonard the second goal part of him. So really, and Leonard barely missed the penalty shot. He had Mrazek beat, and he just couldn't beat the post. But anyways, yes.
It just bounced a little weird on him.
Revenge! Revenge!
I think that's the first time I've ever seen 2 penalty shots in a game, ever.
But anyways, the Capitals as a team as a whole got revenge because of that line in general, that McMichael, Sordiff, and Leonard line, which we did a name for that line.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is revenge! Washington Capitals are taking on the Anaheim Ducks here, and Jacob Trouba, you will get what's coming to you, bud. Just I wish it was Dylan McIlrath, not fucking Duhane. Anyways, Chris Kreider scores 6 minutes and 30 seconds in, but then Justin Sordiff says, nah, fuck you, Ian. Fuck Russian machine never breaks. 1-1, then again, 2-1. Not even 3 minutes later, Justin Sordiff makes it 2-1, and then Ryan Leonard, off a weird shot, finds the back of the net, and then what a tic-tac-toe pass. Justin Sordiff's first career hat trick. First Capitals rookie to do it since Alex Ovechkin. Speaking of Ovechkin, he scores to make it 5-1. But then the Capitals like to sit back, which pisses me off. Alex Killorn, Jacob Trouba, that douchebag. Beckett Sinek makes it 5-4, but then go Johnny go makes it 6-4, and then Ovi again. Sort of a 5-point night. Capitals win 7-4.
Pizza's here.
Pizza's here.
Mm-hmm. Pizza's here. Well, we did get our nuggets. We did partake in the nuggets the next day.
Yep,
Did we? Yeah, we did.
that was my dinner that night.
Yep.
That was my dinner that night.
So I don't know. It was a late afternoon snack, I think.
So
I
yeah,
stopped on the way home from the grocery store and picked them up.
this team, we looked way better. We looked really good this Monday night. I did not like how they sat back after making it 5-1, but to be fair, I do think if the Leonard goal does not hit the post and goes in, I don't think the Ducks have the comeback they had. That post kind of changed the momentum towards Anaheim. But you know what?
What's that? Oh, and the penalty shot?
The Capitals found a way to win this game. The next game, not so much. Gil, let's talk about Brett Leeson. Capitals called him up, and all I've seen was people bitching about Ilya Protas again and Miro, and it's like, at this point, it's just, there's no point in arguing with these idiots. Ilya Protas is not, and he is not, even if a significant injury happens, is not coming up.
He's not ready.
No.
He's not ready
yet. He needs a full year. He needs to play against men. He needs a full year down there. Let him go to training camp. It's fucking idiots who are wanting to rush him.
It's because he scored that he had that amazing start in Hershey. He's cooled off now.
He's cooled off a lot.
He's leveled off. Yeah, but I mean, it's not that
He's not
badly.
bad.
He's not playing badly. He's just kind of leveled off and hit
Gil,
that plateau.
Gil,
that
yeah.
you know.
You were sitting next to me at the Bears game on Sunday. You knew I told you, I looked right at you and I said, he gets knocked off the puck way too easy. He's not going to last in the NHL unless he gets stronger on the puck.
Dude is still growing into his body like his brother did.
That's his biggest problem right now is he gets knocked off the puck way too easy.
That's why he needs more time.
And Capitals fans don't see that.
No, they fall in love with the flavor of the week. This is why so many people think Caps fans are stupid asses.
Pretty much. I'm not even
fall in love with the flavor of the week. Oh, go get that guy. 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 Yeah. What do you want? 20 million? Pay it. Go get that guy. Go get that guy.
Now, the guy I think deserved to be called up, and he actually looked one of the only few guys that looked good last night against the Stars, was Brett Leeson.
They only played him 6 minutes.
Yeah, but he looked good for the 6 minutes that they played him. To be fair, I didn't expect much from him because I knew he was going to be playing 4-line minutes. That's why they called him up. In those 4 minutes, though, he did have a couple good chances, and the back check was there too. He deserved to be called up. He, in my opinion, has been Hershey's best player all season, and he willingly deserved. He's probably not going to be with the team for long. I think because there's talks that Protas, they're hoping to have him back by tomorrow. So Leeson might get called down. He doesn't have to go over waivers, clear waivers, because of the ruling. As long as he doesn't play, I think 10 games or has been with the team for 30 days. So Leeson will more likely be back in Hershey, but I do think in the time that he was given, he looked good. Comparing to the fact that he played with Lapierre, every time Lapierre would touch the fucking puck, he turned it over last night.
Oh, that was awful.
Jesus, Lapierre wasn't the only guy doing it last night, though. I mean, Ovi was doing it. Strome was fucking doing it. Strome looked so bad last night.
Strome.
Strome looked terrible last night.
I was like, holy shit, who is this guy?
Horrible he was.
He had an opportunity to score an empty net goal, and he fucking completely missed it.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was an easy tap in, and he fucking completely whiffed it. But
Beauvillier with that stupid back pass.
is that the one that led to the shorthanded goal?
That's the one that led to the third goal.
The
Yep.
third goal? Well, to be fair, I'm still pissed off about that because the fucking refs missed a blatant fucking icing call, which then led to the third fucking Dallas Star goal. So really, if they call that fucking icing, that third goal doesn't happen. But it doesn't change the fact the Capitals still lose 3-1 because the Stars would have gotten an empty netter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not blaming the refs for this loss, even though Dallas got for some reason the refs fucking hated Ryan Leonard because he was getting fucking tripped, fucking hooked, interfered with, and they didn't call a damn thing.
Mm-mm.
He was doing his damn best to get a fucking draw penalty, and the
refs had some sort of stick up the arse the whole game.
So but the refs were not reason why we lost this game. The Capitals did not show up to this game until it was too late.
No, they did not. No, they did not.
No, at all. Don't even say they showed up when it was too late. They really didn't.
They did. They showed up when it was too late. When it was like 2 minutes left in the game. That's when they showed up.
Sort of.
I mean, I guess we can say, well, fuck it. Ovi scored, and we didn't get shut out.
Yeah, that's you know who thinks that? Dumbass Caps fans.
Jared.
That's who thinks that. Dumbass Caps fans and the collectors. That's who fucking thinks that shit.
Yeah. I mean, yay, Ovi scored. That's
yay,
great.
Ovi scored. Okay. You know what happens? You know what happens in the standings where everything counts? You add a 1 to the column that says L.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means? You stupid asses.
We drop.
We're going to miss the playoffs.
It's a distinct possibility.
Pittsburgh's playing really well right now. Florida's getting hot. Well, Florida just lost.
Philly is quietly having a decent season.
I kind of figured that was going to happen under Tocchet because they had too much talent on the Flyers and Zegras, Michkov, and all of them, and the fact that they're gonna.
Oh, see, Michkov's not. They barely playing him. They're doing this basically without him. Which
is not surprising, but also surprising. It's surprising that they're not playing him much, but it's also not surprising because Tocchet believes in defense first. So, and Michkov's not. But I do think ultimately, Tocchet will find a way to use Michkov. The Islanders are the surprise team this year, to be honest. They going from first overall last year to nearly being in contention for the division.
Go, Shafe, go. I'm sorry. He's the difference.
Could be. And the thing is, they still have some very good players coming up as well. I mean,
got Barzal to woke the hell up. The rest is dominoes.
they
still got a good goalie tandem. So
and Yzerman, and wait until Yzerman comes over. Zetterlund comes over, who just won gold for Team Sweden. They got a lot of good prospects coming up, which I still fucking pissed off that we didn't draft Cole Yzerman. He was right there, McClellan. He was right there. Patrick, he was right there.
You know the Caps. They got to go with their Western hockey guys.
Who did we get?
Tarek Parasak.
Don't get me wrong. Parasak's a good player. I just don't think he's going to be.
He's a decent player. He'll never be a game breaker. He will probably be, at best, a second liner.
I think our first line's basically set.
He will probably be he'll probably be somebody that gets like 25 to 35 goals and a good penalty killer.
And that's assuming we don't trade him when we go for someone big.
And he'll probably get traded.
He'll more likely be a part of the piece that gets us a game changer. So,
well, who's out there that we could get that would be a game changer?
Very good question.
Right now,
nobody.
Nobody. Yeah. But
exactly.
at the deadline. We'll talk about this at the deadline. See then, because honestly, there's really nobody I want right now. I mean, the only guy that's really a game changer, but only if Vancouver eats half his fucking salary, is Pedersen. But outside of that, I don't want anybody. I don't want nobody. I could see him doing stuff for us, but I don't think it's going to be a game changer right now. That's a trade we make after next year when we're for sure cup contenders. When we have all the top guys like Cole Hudson, Protus, Cristal all up on the roster. That's a trade we make when we're ready. Right now, we're not ready. We're still grooming those kids to get ready. We're still at the itty bit top. We're still learning to figure out Ryan Leonard, which I think fucking Spencer has finally figured out how to use him.
Hope so.
But he's really leaned on him the last few games, which I'm not too surprised because Leonard has, since coming back, has been one of our better players. But especially now that without Wilson and Protus, Wilson probably a little bit longer, Protus maybe until tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit harder. But speaking of World Juniors, Gil, one of our prospects, is a gold medal winner.
Gastrin!
Sweden finally didn't fucking choke.
Yeah, for sure, we win the gold medal.
Sweden defeated our other prospect. Gil, our other prospect has silver.
I can't do a Czech accent. I'm sorry.
Me neither. So don't look weird.
Look at this. So yeah, Sweden defeated Czech 4-2 on Sunday to win gold. Ultimately, or no, not Sunday, Monday. They won gold Monday. Canada defeated Finland, third place, bronze.
Ooh.
USA lost to Finland in overtime. I'm not going to blame Kemp for that loss, as many people want to blame the goaltending. That was not his fault that they lost that game. That the defense was horrendous in that third period. The 2 goals against Finland were just you left one of their best players wide open for a tap in for both goals. Of course you're going to fucking lose that game. So, Kemp looked good in the World Juniors. Cole Hudson obviously looked good. Thank God he's okay.
Yes.
He is the next guy we're going to be really paying attention to because
Did you see how he reacted to the loss?
no.
Man, I thought Ryan Leonard hated losing.
So he
Really?
He was effing distraught. He was ready to jump off a bridge. He was that upset. That's what I want. I want people who hate to effing lose.
But I kind of said beginning of the World Junior last year after Team USA won, they announced that Bob Motzko, or whatever the fuck you say his name is, Motzko, was named the head coach of Team USA, that they were going to fucking lose because
Mop up your mess.
he's fucking terrible. He's a terrible head coach. He's not very good at coaching college either.
What has he ever won? I've never heard of the guy.
He won gold.
Carl, I heard of a whole lot of guys that were capable.
When Team USA won back in 2018, he was the head coach.
He was?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, he was the head coach back in 2018, but he was carried by that roster. Obviously, this is one of the weaker rosters. Was one of the weaker rosters for USA, but better coaching wins them that game.
Yeah.
But
better coaching would have won if you hadn't put Heil in.
Yeah, what the hell was that? What the hell's with the damn goalie rotation? You are trying to win a gold medal. This is not play for a participation trophy.
You don't even do that. You do, if you're going to do the rotation, you put the the worst goalies against the worst teams. You put Kemp in against teams like Finland and Sweden. You don't fucking put Nolan against a guy that's never played a single fucking World Juniors game in against Sweden. That's why they fucking lost.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Brady Nolan
unless he thought he were already going to lose, so they figured might as well throw him in. But that's stupid as hell.
Brady Nolan is going to be an excellent goalie. He will be. He's a prospect that's going to be great, potentially great. But he's fucking 17 years old. You don't throw a fucking 17-year-old into the fucking World Juniors in his first game against a juggernaut like Sweden. Sweden this year was the best team and proved it on the ice. They won the fucking gold medal finally after choking the last few years. This entire World Juniors for Team USA frustrated me. But it's fine because at the end of the day, the Capitals will get Cole Hudson. The Capitals will get Nick Kemp. And these guys are probably more likely going to be franchise guys for us.
Kemp needs some more time.
He'll play
college career.
He'll play at least 2 more years. He'll play the rest of this year and potentially next year, and then maybe his senior year. But
then I want to see him do a year pro, and then he'll be ready for backup duty. And I think after a year of backing up, he'll be ready to be a starter if he wants.
He has potential to be a franchise goalie, and I was so looking forward to how he would look for the World Juniors, but he just never got his chance. And the game that he did, the defense failed him just like Notre Dame.
He looked pretty good when I would say about 90% of the high danger chances that he had to face, he got. So I'm not worried about him at all unless, hint, hint, our development fails him.
And that's going to be hard because one thing the Capitals do well, better than most, is develop goalies. They did it. The only guy I could say they potentially failed was Samsonov, but that was more on the lines of Peter Laviolette not giving Samsonov the chance to run with it. He played fucking peekaboo with him with fucking Vanacek and didn't want to give either one of them the fucking starting job until it was too late.
Peter Laviolette doesn't want to play anybody unless you're ready to collect Social Security.
Yeah. That about sums it up. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. That's just fantastic.
That's why he doesn't have a job right now.
But I blame Brian McClellan. I blame fucking Peter Laviolette. I blame Alex. I blame fucking Evgeny Kuznetsov. I blame those 3 guys are the main reason why Samsonov did not pan out. Samsonov had so much potential to be an elite goalie for us, and it just didn't pan out for us because the team. Brian McClellan got way too patient because he was scared when Hopi was leaving because Hopi's contract was up. You could have easily signed Hopi for a 1-year deal.
Hopi would have taken it. He absolutely would have taken it.
Kept Phoenix Copley as his backup. Leave Samsonov and Hershey for 1 more year. Let him develop because he struggled at the beginning of the year against Hershey, but he really turned it on halfway through the season in Hershey that year. And then you call him up the year later when Hopi's on 1 year, like his contract's up. Then you put Copley and Samsonov. But no, he decided to fucking throw Samsonov as a backup, and he did so well, and he thought, you know what, bye-bye, Hopi, fuck you, and he brought up Vanacek, and then Laviolette became a fucking hard-on for Vitek Vanacek and decided to start him more. Vanacek is a goalie that's a reliable goalie that's going to make saves, but he's not going to win you a Stanley Cup. He is going to win you the Stanley Cup by sitting on the bench. Let's just say that. He'll win you a Stanley Cup by sitting on the bench.
Florida.
And
right. Was it Florida?
It was Florida. He was on the
bench.
He was on the team last year. He gets a participation trophy.
Right.
And Peter Laviolette decided to play fucking peekaboo. Like I said, play peekaboo. He started Samsonov one night, then he started freaking Vitek the next night. Then Samsonov got hot, but he only started him once. Then he fucking benched him. But then come playoff time, when it's all said and done, who finished both playoff times for the Capitals in net? It was Samsonov. So, I'm not upset they let him go at the time, but honestly, we could have done so much better. But like that's outside of that, that's the only goalie I feel like we've we've fucked up the development. Every other goalie we've done really well. Philip Grubauer, Braden Holtby, Ilya Sam, or not Ilya. What the fuck's his name? What the fuck's his
Baltic?
name? No,
Varlamov. I think you're talking about
Varlamov.
Varlamov.
Yeah, Sergei
Oh, Varley.
Semyon Varlamov, who was probably arguably one of our better goalies coming from Hershey. Then you had Michael Norvert, and then you have potentially Mitchell Gibson coming up as well. So, and then you have the kid out of France, Antoine Keller. He looks really good too. It's like the Capitals are going to have a lot of chances. But yeah, Semyon Varlamov, arguably one of my favorite players to play for the Capitals. I think we did him dirty. But you know what? He's had a tremendous career after the Capitals, anyways.
Yeah.
So has Philip Grubauer. Philip Grubauer he's going to be helping Team Germany in the Olympics, which I'm actually intrigued to see how Germany looks.
Sticking the puckens of arson, yeah.
I'm looking forward to see how Germany looks. We could talk about it now. The Olympics. Obviously, Gil, we already know this is a crapshoot. Canada's fucking winning the gold. I mean, who's gonna fucking beat Canada? Look at that fucking roster. I mean, Canada literally could play half the roster and still find a way to win the fucking gold.
Well, they're already playing in a half a rink.
Apparently,
Yeah, right?
apparently they're trying to get it bigger. They're trying to build, but they're not going to get it done in time.
Ryan's making something bigger.
Shit. Yeah, so the Olympics is around the corner. We have, 2 or 3 more weeks of hockey until the break?
Something like that.
4 more weeks until the break. 4 more weeks. The last game for the Capitals, I believe, is the 3rd. And then the Olympics. Which I'm kind of glad Russia's not in it, because then we can have Ovi's old ass just fucking relax.
Yeah, exactly.
So the last game is February 5th against the Predators. So the game we're going to is the last game before the break. So, Gil, what do you want to see from this team before we hit to the Olympic break in 4 weeks?
For starters, a win where they don't play less than 60 minutes, or even better, 2 wins, like, I don't know, back to back.
Yeah.
Some kind of consistency.
Some kind of friggin' consistency. And if you're all wet right now, whoever's listening to this, if you're all wet because I'm dripping with sarcasm, I'm sorry, but that's all I got right now is sarcasm.
Take it.
I'm sick and tired. I'm sick of this. I'm sick and tired of this team dialing it up one game and then phoning it in the next.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good line. I think I'll use that for my podcast next week.
I think you should.
Right. All right,
Absolutely should.
let's get into the final segment. All right, we have a few games coming up until the Saturday for next week, for the 17th. So we have the Capitals will be in Chicago tomorrow. A rematch. I don't think Bedard's back. Is he back?
I think
I
he's
haven't heard
close.
anything.
I don't know if he might be in time. It'll probably be like a game time decision, something like that. I think Nazar's already back, though.
Yeah.
If he is,
Yeah. Nope. He's slated. Bedard's slated to return to Chicago in the lineup
okay,
against
well,
the
if they're
Capitals.
both back,
Nope.
tell somebody, wake the F up. Put a body on one of those two guys.
Right?
So we expect a loss here.
Yeah.
I expect the next game 100% a win, because we're playing arguably the worst team in the league.
Well, they've actually been playing a lot better lately.
Have they?
They figured it
Yeah,
out.
well, the
Yeah,
problem
a
is
little
we
bit.
may win, but we're going to make it harder than we have to. We
You,
always do.
what Cheryl said.
Tuesday, the game. That's the game we're going to. Robbie's also going with his dad. Maybe and Gil, I think you said his son too.
Yep, yep.
So that game, I expect us to win because we tend to play Montreal a little bit better at home than we do in Montreal. And then obviously the next two live streams will be the San Jose and the Florida games. So the Capitals have a tougher schedule coming up, especially that next Monday. They have what I call the death trap, playing arguably the best team in the league. The good news is they might not have to deal with Landeskog because Landeskog looks to be out for 8 to 9 weeks
Ooh, ouch.
because he crashed in the net for his rib, so it's not his knee.
I was gonna say.
He's got broken ribs. So he might not be back until after the Olympics. So Team Sweden's probably going to end up having to replace him. But yeah, that's Martin Luther King, I believe. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and that's at 4 p.m. Capitals, we know how they play. Well, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's actually going to be even earlier Central Time. So it'll be 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I think Colorado's Central Time, right? Or are they Mountain Time?
I think they're mountain.
I think it's still the same thing though.
Oh, and it's in the mountains, and
2 years.
Apparently, they don't do well in the mountains either.
So yes, it'll be 2 p.m. It'll be a 2 p.m. game in Colorado in Mountain Time, but it'll be 4 p.m. us, but it'll be 2 p.m. them. Yeah, this is the Capitals. If they could come out this stretch of games winning at least 3 of them, I'll be happy. I do think we will beat San Jose. I do think we'll beat Nashville. I think we could beat Montreal, and I think we can beat Florida. Colorado and Chicago feel like the teams that we might lose to, but I wouldn't be shocked if we lost to Florida too. But Gil, do you expect us to have a winning streak coming out of this monster stretch before we head out west again?
If it is, it's not going to be more than 2 games.
I could see that.
Not the way
they're playing.
Not unless
if we can get Wilson and Protas back, I think they'll have a shot.
That improves their chances.
And PLD is starting to skate now too. So PLD
is they've already confirmed it. He's not going to be back before the break.
Is he not? Okay.
No. Spencer announced that. He's like, don't even talk to me about that. This was before the teddy bear toss game.
Was it?
He announced that. Yeah, because I was on Twitter like an hour before I lost freaking Wi-Fi there, and that was one of the announcements.
Yeah, reception at that stadium sucks. We need to do something about that.
The Colorado game, I'm looking that's the one I'm going to circle right here because we could be up 5-1 and still lose that game.
Oh, they could be up 10-1 and still lose that game.
The Avs this year have had that ability to just come back. Like they could be down multiple goals and find a way to come back. Speaking of the Avs, they are officially the 2027 Winter Classic has been announced. It will be, which I believe I told you and Cheryl, I would love to see them go to Utah Stadium. And sure as shit, 2 days later they announced the Mammoth will host the 2027 Winter Classic versus the Avalanche at the University of Utah, which honestly is a beautiful stadium, especially during the wintertime because Utah gets very cold in the mountains that time. So that'll probably be the first Winter Classic in a long time that's fucking cold. Yeah. So
like it should be.
Obviously, next year, 2028 is more likely going to be Buffalo because they're going to put it in the new stadium. But Gil, do you expect us to get another outdoor game?
No, not really.
Is it
happen? Not that I really care, but no, it's not going to happen.
Because of the Ovi factor that once Ovi's gone, we're not going to have that superstar that the league's going to want to showcase on national television.
that's part of it, but I can't think of a proper venue that would be.
The only venue I think that they will do is when the Commanders build the new one in 2030. I think at least 2030. But there's Virginia Tech. They could do.
They would have to deal with the damn Commanders. Okay, they would have to deal with that franchise, and yeah, it's 1,000% better than a certain Napoleonic dickheads days, but it's still the damn Commanders. They want their name on everything in this town. So
The thing about that though is like I get it, but the scheduling wise shouldn't be a problem because the Winter Classics usually always played during the week. Only rarely it's ever during the weekend. The Stadium Series, on the other hand, is more towards the weekend.
Yep.
Which is why I don't think if the Capitals do get a Stadium Series, it's probably going to be in, say, like Virginia Tech. Because Virginia Tech is never... Because the college football season is over by then, by the time the Stadium Series is played.
Way too far away, though. People aren't going to travel down to Virginia Tech, I don't think.
I think she's right.
I don't know. It's the DMV.
It's almost 3 hours from here.
There's still fans in Virginia, Cheryl.
Agreed.
There's fans in D.C. and Maryland too. They ain't gonna want to go there.
I certainly don't want to drive down to Virginia Tech.
Freeze your ass off for 3 hours for a shitty view. Who wants that?
Yeah, that stadium is not good, by the way. I've seen it in person. It is not good.
Notre Dame's also pretty far, and they still had it for Chicago.
Notre Dame had name recognition.
It did. I'll give you that. Well, so does Virginia Tech.
Plus a larger overall metro area to deal with.
True.
In population, so.
Yeah, and Virginia
Tech,
different. Blacksburg is a pain in the ass to get in and out of on a normal day. Been there, done that. Because Bradley went down to court, and it was a pain in the ass. I cannot imagine.
Daryl, mute yourself.
A hockey game there. Why?
Because your mic's terrible.
Oh.
Mute yourself and unmute yourself.
Hold on.
I mean, there's Baltimore, but I don't think they're going to do it. I don't see Baltimore working.
They've done it in Annapolis.
It doesn't work well. It doesn't work well. It doesn't work well at a baseball stadium. I'm sorry.
They could do the Ravens, but they have to hope the Ravens aren't in the playoffs. I don't know. The Nationals Park worked really well. I could see them going back to Nats Park.
Really?
I could definitely see them going back to Nats Park, but the Nationals have to be irrelevant. If the Nationals are relevant, then yeah, they'll do it, but that's the only reason why they did it in 2015, because of Bryce Harper and shit. But, I mean, Maryland is out of the equation. Maryland is 100% out of the equation. The Maryland Stadium is just fucking small as shit. I don't see the Maryland Stadium working. Obviously, the current Commander Stadium's not gonna fucking work.
No.
It's not gonna happen. Stadium Series or Winter Classic, it is just not gonna happen.
The last one was in Annapolis, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Cheryl.
The last big outdoor game was the one at Navy Marine Corps.
At home, the last one. But the last one they played outdoors was in North Carolina.
Oh, I don't give a shit about their visiting games.
No, I'm saying she's asking when was the last time they played. I'm saying overall, yes. The last time they played at home.
We're also talking about when you asked the question, when are they going to host one?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, I'm still waiting for Army to get their fucking outdoor game because NHL promised the Naval Federal Credit Union that they would play in all three of the major military fucking stadiums. They've only played in two of them. They played in Navy and they played in Air Force. They still got to do Army. The question is who is going to host that, because the Rangers can't host it because of their fucking agreement with Madison Square Garden, which is such a fucking stupid agreement. They can't play home games.
Let the Islanders or Devils do it.
That's what I was thinking. But is it too far of a drive for the Devils? How far is West Point from from New Jersey.
I don't think it mattered. They got fans.
2.5 hours.
New Jersey. People who live in New Jersey cheer for the Flyers. I mean, what do they care?
Do the Flyers and Devils?
There you go.
So, yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens for the Capitals. But like I said, Utah, that should be a good game next year. I'm actually interested in what the Mammoth do for their jerseys. Do they do like a throwback for the Coyotes? Can they do a throwback? Cheryl, leave the voice chat and come back. Could they? You think that, Gil? You think they would do that? Or they can't do it because they don't have the rights.
Probably not. Well, I mean, it's a whole other franchise. Why would they do that? There's supposed to be a whole other franchise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So why would they make any reference to the Coyotes at all? I'm just saying, why would they do that? That basically would be like putting up a 1,000-foot neon sign that says, "Hey, we're the NHL and we screwed up hockey in Phoenix for 20 years."
Pretty much. They might just do the wording Utah on it.
It's going to be some effed up, crappy Ronald McDonald design like they've been doing for the last 5 years. Look, I'm probably the only one old enough to understand the reference of the brown pants. I get it, but there's a reason why no team does it as part of their regular freaking uniform.
Now, you talking about the fucking the Panthers jerseys?
Yeah, they did the brown pants. Every team in the old hockey days, when part of the season was actually played frickin' outdoors, no team had colored pants. You had the leather or heavily cloth pants that were warmer and more protective. You kind of had no choice. So every team, when they do the Winter Classic, they try to do some sort of half-assed throwback to that just makes them look like freaking half-crazed McDonald's employees.
I like Seattle's Winter Classic jerseys. I did like the Seattle because they threw back to the Seattle Metropolitans.
That one was okay. That one was okay. It wasn't great, but they
didn't do the brown pants. They did straight up like the actual current colors and stuff. I like those jerseys. The Vegas jerseys not so much. The Vegas jerseys were fucking ugly as fuck. I prefer the Vegas jerseys when they played at Lake Tahoe against the Avs. But it'll be interesting to see what, because next year we don't even know. I thought Utah was going to be Dallas's opponent next year for the Stadium Series. But now I don't know who that's going to be. I mean, it could be us. It can't be Colorado because they're playing the Winter Classic. I also think there's going to be a Heritage Classic next year too, because they always do one every 3 years. When was the last fucking Heritage Classic? Was it Buffalo? Buffalo and Toronto? No, it was fucking Calgary and Edmonton had those ugly ass fucking jerseys. Oh my god, the fucking 97 with the fucking oil drop. Oh my god, those jerseys were so ugly. So they might have another one, because they do one almost every 3 years. But anyways, that's all the time we have for this week's episode. Gail, we will see you again in 2 weeks for episode 17. Caps on 3, everyone?
All right.
1, 2, 3. Let's go, Caps!